different paths have been described, they have been recommended to attain that God, because God after all is infinite. When God is infinite, we cannot say that only this is the way and only this is the God, only this is the option, you have to fall in line, everybody has to do this. It cannot be said so, because God is truly the definition of the word infinite itself. He is boundless. He is boundless, and when God is infinite, the ways to reach Him are also infinite. There are infinite ways to reach Him, and there is absolutely no questioning that fact at all. And the other thing that we notice when we look at the world itself, when we look at all of us, it is said loko binna ruchihi, meaning the tastes and attitudes of one person never matches another. It's always different. Even closest family members will have their own preferences, they'll have their own tastes. As simple as if you go out to have ice cream, it's not like everybody is going to pick the same. Everybody has their own preferences, everybody has their own favorites. So it would not be possible to draw a line and tell everybody to fall in that line. That is never possible, because that is not how we are made in the first place. That is not how we are made. So infinite, it's truly infinite, and infinite are the ways to reach Him also, to progress along that path also. It is truly, truly countless. That said, our Shastras, our scriptures, the great Mahatmas have also said very, very beautifully, Dhyayan krite yajan yajnaihi tretaya dvapare archayan yatapnoti tapapnoti kalau sankirtya keshavam. Meaning, it's very simple shloka in Sanskrit. What it means is that though there are infinite paths, if you broadly classify them, 4 are very prominent. Everything else will be somewhere connected to these 4, and one is the path of jnana. And then there is the path of yoga margam. Then there is the path of karma margam, and then you have the path of devotion, bhakti margam. And somewhere in this 4 you can fit everything else. So broadly, if you look at it, it can be divided into these 4, and the very same scriptures, the very same saints, the very same Mahatmas who describe these infinite paths, who describe all of this, also recommend more as a matter of goodwill, because they know and understand us, understand the times that we live in. They recommend a specific path for every specific age. They say, this is easy. If I'm traveling on the road, if I have to come here and I know that if I take this route, it's going to be easy, I would recommend it to you automatically. If I like you, I will recommend it to you. If I don't like you, I will probably give you an alternative route, make you go all around the city and the town, so that you will spend as much energy and finally reach here. So as a true well-wisher, what I would do is I would recommend a path, because I have traveled in it, I have reached the destination, and I also know that it will be easy for you to do so. And that is the case with us human beings, with all the selfish intents that we have, with all this thing. Imagine the state of the Mahatmas, imagine the state of the saints, the rishis, the ones that gave all these scriptures, that gave all these Puranas. They are truly selfless. They have absolutely no reason to deceive us. They have absolutely no ulterior motive, because they stand to gain nothing from us. Nothing from us. If at all, we stand to gain everything from them. That is the real position. So we look to the guidance of the great ones to show us the way. And the very same scriptures that speak about all these many, many different paths, that point out to all of these, also recommend a path for an age. They have specifically said, and that shloka, Dhyayan Krite, means just that. It is said that in the Krita Yuga, which was the first of the 4 yugas, there are 4 yugas. First you have the Krita Yuga, then you have the Treta Yuga, then you have the Dwapara Yuga, and now the age that we live in is known as Kali Yuga. It is divided into 4, and if you look at it from the order of righteousness, Krita Yuga is like your perfect situation. Everybody is truthful, everything is happening as per the law book. Nobody wishes to do something that is unethical. Everything is as per dharma, perfect in line with God's will. Everybody leads a life of righteousness and dharma. That is Krita Yuga. And from there, in terms of righteousness, it's just deterioration, slow process of deterioration, to this Kali Yuga where we live in today, where we know that truthfulness and honesty are words that are found in dictionary. That's all. We know that is where we can find these things. That is the age that we live in. No individual to be blamed. That is the situation that we have been placed in. And it is said that God, that purpose of that life, that mukti, that liberation, which could be attained by dhyanam in the Krita Yuga, that which could be attained in the Treta Yuga, by performing elaborate karma, yajan, yajnehi, all of those elaborate karmas and rituals, that which could be attained in the Dwapara Yuga by archayan, by elaborate pujas to the archai, elaborate pujas, can be very easily attained in this age that we live in by merely chanting his name.